Today I will be doing an overview of my 2002 Lexus IS300 for someone who may be considering to buy one. I'm doing this video because when I wanted to buy an IS300 I was looking for a video like this and I couldn't really find a good one. So I'll show you everything you need to know about these cars if you are thinking of buying one. Most people associate with Toyota, I think probably one of their best engines is the 2JZ GTE that's used in the twin turbo Supra. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have any turbos. Similar engine, it's very similar, but it doesn't have any turbos. It's naturally aspirated and the intake goes over the top. Now, stock, the engine makes 215 horsepower, 218 pound-feet of torque, which is not bad. I mean, it is an older engine. I know Toyota does have the GTE that makes 300 horsepower or so, but it's good for me. And with the exhaust, I have a full exhaust here. I have headers. There's actually a straight pipe on it, which I might be changing soon because it's too loud. There's exhaust, goes all the way to the back. And then I have a 4.5-inch tip. It's incredibly loud. I'll put a sound clip in so you can hear what it sounds like. A lot of aftermarket parts in this car, but by no means is it modified like how some people modify their IS300s, because there are cars out there, they just take this one out and put in the Super engine and have 500 horsepower in a month. But the throttle body is controlled by a cable, which is not bad to me. I guess if that's a problem to you, whatever. That's that. From front to back, 176 inches. You know, it's a small car. But this is not, it's not bad trunk space. I could fit a lot of stuff in here. This also comes up, so you can put stuff in there. But again, you're buying this car, you're probably not really worried about trunk space. Headlights, they look very nice in the nighttime. Unfortunately, it does not come with Brembo brakes. I have Federal tires on mine. These are the stock wheels. I like them. They're very simple. I personally like them a lot. This bumper is not stock. This is aftermarket. This bottom part right here that goes out like that, that's aftermarket. This is factory. This lip spoiler is factory. This is factory. It's real carbon fiber. I don't know if they all came with that. These wheels, the rims themselves are factory, but the tires are aftermarket. I believe the stock tire size is 215. These are Federal 235s, so. As you can see, the car is very simple, like most Japanese cars are, and this is why I like them so much. The sunroof tilts back down. The sunroof also slides all the way back with the press of a button. It's a decent sized sunroof. Push this back here, and you don't have to hold it or nothing. It goes by itself. As far as practicality goes, it really depends on what you're buying the car for. Chances are you're young and you want a nice sports car or a drift car, whatever the case might be. It has no storage space here. I mean, unless you're gonna put like something small in there. And these cup holders are hilarious. They fit small bottles and it comes out if you pull it too hard, so be careful with that. The AC is simple. I love cars like this because everything is simple. There's nothing extra. You also have a power button. When you turn that on, it'll shift later if it's in automatic. If it's in manual, you have full control over the car. Traction control is right here. You can do burnouts. If you hold the brake and the gas at the same time, the wheels will spin. The gauge cluster I like too. It has your speed in the middle. I guess speed is important. Your tach is on the left. It goes up to 6.5, which is not bad. And then you have your MPG, your battery, and your heat. You can obviously see that for yourself. Starts up easy with no problems. My check engine light is on because of my pipe. I have a straight pipe on there and the car knows. I bought the car with 184,000 miles on it and I had no problems at all. The car ran great, didn't give me any issues, started right up, drove. It's very, very, very reliable if you ask me, in my opinion. Unfortunately, I do not have a radio. Whatever, I don't need a radio. Back seat room is obviously small because this is a very tiny car. Things to consider when thinking about buying this car is that it is small, it drives good. If you get an automatic version, that's not always a bad thing because it has manual shiftability. But look at this. Your drive, it'll shift for you like an automatic car. Then when you put it in manual mode, it always starts off in 5th gear until you go to the lowest gear you can go in, which you do with these buttons. This is down in the front, and on the back, I don't know if you can see that, it's up. When you press down, it'll go down, 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 and it stops it too. It won't let me go below 2. That's because when you start driving the car in manual mode, unless you're accelerating extremely fast, it'll skip 1st gear. It'll stay out in 1st gear very briefly, and then it'll go to 2nd. You'll actually hear it, which is not a bad thing. Always, if you're trying to race the car, you'll probably not really be in 1st too much anyway. Sport mode, which is actually very nice. That's a good touch. Put it in power mode, it shows up on the dash, and it'll drive like a race car. If you have it in automatic, it'll wait later to shift. It's very nice. It has aluminum pedals. They're responsive, so a very slight touch and you'll feel the RPMs raise because it is controlled through a cable. And it sounds good. Well, I would definitely recommend this car as a first car. It drives good, it's reliable, it's safe, and when you need it to be, it's a sports car. So if you're thinking about getting this car, I would totally do it. Just know the exhaust will be loud if you put straight pep on there, and your neighbors are going to complain. But if you want any other videos, just let me know and I'll put it in there.